Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Today, I'm going to show you guys a whole bunch of stuff that we shouldn't even think about using with Assetto Corsa because it's coming from people that aren't just trying to help other people, but also have some sort of financial gain. And with financial gain comes marketing, and with comes marketing comes making money. And with making money, for some reason in the Assetto community, comes with neglect of players and their experiences and the hard work that the people that really made good mods have put into the game. So what am I talking about here? Let's go over to something like this. Released Assetto Corsa TAA No More Aliasing Problem. If you've watched my videos, you already shouldn't have a problem with the Assetto Corsa anti-aliasing. I've gone over the different types of it and what it actually does and how you can use a TAA in Assetto Corsa properly. Okay, so first of all, there is a proper way to get this done and use what's in Content Manager instead of paying this guy $1 per month. Now here's the thing, right? When you go and download a mod like this, you get misled. Some people end up believing that DLAA is going to improve your performance, but DLAA does not improve performance. It actually completely kills your performance, right? So now what do we have to do as well is we have to trust this guy on everything that we've learned over the years and go with what this guy says instead of what the people that have been developing our Assetto Corsa mods for years say, right? So sure, you want to go try and use this stuff, you can go ahead and go and try and use it. But the thing is, you have to disable extra effects. It says right here. So now you're talking about my ambient occlusion, you're talking about my good motion blur, you're talking about my screen space local reflections, you're talking about everything in the game that I actually really want to use to get my graphical fidelity. But then we're also saying that this mod is going to fix my anti-aliasing and give me better graphical fidelity, and it just doesn't make sense. That's contradictory in itself right there. You're telling me that this is going to make my game look good, but I have to take extra effects off, which is adding an option for a second rendering pass, allowing to use more visual effects in my game. So this guy's anti-aliasing is coming at the expense of working against Content Manager and the Content Manager creators and the CSP creators telling you to disable things that they say are good for the game or things that we know are good for the game. All right? So I don't know why people want to use all this stuff when you have to disable a whole bunch of core settings that will make your game already look really good with your anti-aliasing. If you need help with your anti-aliasing in Assetto Corsa, don't pay this guy $1. Go to my videos and watch my videos on anti-aliasing and how to make your graphics look good so you don't have to waste your money and turn off extra effects and turn off post-processing anti-aliasing and not use things that come with CSP. So also, I want to point one other thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like, fixed some problems. Fixed a problem with grass effects. Fixed a problem with grass effects. Fixed a problem. Performance improvements. Fixed a crash problem. You know what I'm saying? This is every other day. It's just not good for anybody to be running this stuff. And then you guys are going to come to me and ask me, how can I help? How can SCGmike help? And I can't because I have no idea who this guy is or what he's doing and why he wants us to turn off everything that we want to use in the game. So it can be whatever you want it to be. These guys are saying that it works and some people are happy about it, and Peer says it works with CSP and Peer. But the fact of the matter is, when you're using DLAA and things like that on Assetto Corsa on games that aren't meant for it, you're not doing what the game wants you to do, and you're losing effects from the game. This is something that some people might like, but for the most part, it's not something that is going to provide you with the best experience. What is going to provide you with the best experience is watching my videos, going to Content Manager, making the tweaks you have to tweak, and then going to your PC and optimizing your PC and doing everything that you need to do, because I have CSP settings and AC video settings that make it so you don't have any flickering and your anti-aliasing is smooth. You don't need a mod like this. We don't need to pay another guy to try and give us better anti-aliasing at the cost of having some effects in the game turned off. We just don't need to do that, man. That's just my opinion. I'm sick of seeing stuff like that. Now we got another thing. Lossless scaling. Alright, so lossless scaling, RESHADE, and VSYNC. If you use lossless scaling allows you to scale window games to full screen using advanced scaling algorithms and machine learning based proprietary scaling and frame generation. Alright, so that's just basically saying that we're going to sit here and we're going to give you a bunch of input lag because we're going to use AI to generate what your frame should look like in full screen, and now you're going to have a bunch of input lag. So don't use lossless scaling. It's going to give you a bunch of input lag. You might think your game is running better because you're getting better FPS, but you're going to be getting input lag. VSYNC, input lag. Only use VSYNC if you absolutely have to, or a frame limiter with VSYNC because you're just crushing insane FPS or really, really bad FPS, and that's all you can do. Because look what it says. It's conventional VSYNC can add as much as 50 milliseconds of latency on top of your display's baseline input lag. So when you're playing a game and you move your mouse and you see it move afterwards on the screen, that's input lag. If you have something happen in your game and you can't react to it fast enough even though you're sure that you did, that's input lag. Now we got RESHADE. RESHADE is post-processing everywhere, dedicated mostly to your graphics card. So RESHADE is another thing that is going to be giving you a bunch of input lag and a bunch of FPS loss depending on the settings that you're using. There's so much stuff in Content Manager and there's so many graphical changes we can make. Do you really want to use RESHADE? Again, it's up to you, but in my opinion, no. And at the end of the day, those are the main things I want to go over. You know what I'm saying? There's a guy out there, and I think it's AF Rizel guy, and I want to show you this because if you go to YouTube and you go to the HellSpec creator, let's just go Rizel, and you click on this guy's page, and we scroll down just a little bit. Let's not even scroll. Let's search. Let's type in DLAA. Does he have the DLAA video up here? No, it's not there. Do we have the graphics? Maybe it's under graphic. Graphic overhaul. No. No, it's not there. Don't see it anywhere. So let's go check out the filters real quick. Where do we filter this at? Let's go to videos, scroll down to about a week ago. Pure Gamma, Freedom of Driving, Streets Are Calling. I did watch this video and I don't actually see it. I'm not sure if it was taken down or not. I wanted to come over here because I wanted to show you guys this graphics video that this guy made, because this guy said that you know, I'm one of the most negative people in the community and I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing because people aren't encouraged to make graphics when I'm so negative about it. That's what we were talking about, but I can't actually find the video anymore, so let me go back to here. And this is somebody that's using that Snow Moon Guys mod or whatever for the DLAA and everything like that. So if I scroll down, it's gonna be somewhere right around here. Let me just find it real quick. The title is called "He Said It Would Help, But Now the Game is Broken." And if you click on this,
Hey guys.
this guy right here, this is the flickering that we're talking about with the DLAA mod and all that stuff that this guy's running. And he says not to worry about it and it's all normal. So this guy has tons of issues with his game. That's that AF Rizel guy, and we're just saying that this is fine because he's getting better performance, or at least he thinks he is, from using DLAA, TAA mods, RESHADE, FrameGen, all of this stuff, and it's just a bunch of BS, because if you cannot get the frame rate, you can't get the render latency. And if you can magically use AI to increase the frame rate, then you're magically getting a worse render latency. But if you can use the game in its native form and use the mods that we are provided to stop adding things into the game, you're not going to need as much help. Your game's not going to break, and it's going to look good and run good. Have a good day, everybody. Take care. Stay gaming. Stop using bad graphics mods and mods that are coming out in 2024, because everybody wants a piece of the pie, and all these people that have no name are out here trying to make a name by making some BS mods that we don't even need. Anyways, have a good day, everybody. Take care. That's it for me. Have a good day. Stay gaming.